One of the biggest wins, which I was here to see, was when you beat Nick Diaz. Great technical fight on your part. A lot of people are discussing what his, what happened with him due to the marijuana. What is your take on that? Do you think that was a right decision for the Nevada Commission to take? Some people see it as excessive. Where do you come down on that?
I think it's ridiculous that Nick has a longer suspension for cannabis than somebody who's using testosterone or EPO or these other performance enhancing drugs. I think that those guys should be facing much longer suspensions and much longer time out away from the cage, much harsher punishments than somebody who uses cannabis.
Okay.
In my opinion.
And I actually agree with you, but playing devil's advocate, let me ask you this. Do you think his team should have done some things to make sure that he had the exemption, take the steps, to say, hey, we think Diaz might have this happen because he has the exemption in California. Why not have gone to the Nevada Commission and make sure that this wouldn't even be an issue?
I think somebody definitely dropped the ball, and I think it's an excessive punishment for sure.
Yeah.
But ultimately, Nick knew he was going to have to pee in a cup at the end of the night.
Right.
He knew it was coming up. So it's a shitty situation, but
right.
He brought it on himself.
Do you think we'll see Nick in the cage again? You think maybe we'll sometime get this lowered and see him in the cage again? Or how do you see Nick Diaz's career playing out?
I have no idea, honestly. He announces retirement after every one of his fights, and then he comes back, so it's kind of unpredictable.
Would you like to see him back in the cage? I mean, he seems like he's a draw, exciting fighter. Would you like to see him fight again?
I would. Nick's a star. He's a fan favorite. A lot of people come out to watch him fight. There's a lot of interest in watching him fight. So, and we need that in the sport. So, I'd like to see him back. Yeah.